I've taken the bus from CBD and I've arrived at New Brighton. I think this is quite cute. There's no fishing whatsoever except on Sundays at 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I bet you the fish have a calendar. I'm about to tackle the walk. From here, it looks probably 400 meters long. I don't know how long it is. Maybe I'll check later on. New Brighton is known for I won't say sand sculptures, but artwork in the sand. So this is a 20-cent piece. Unfortunately, it's washed away a little bit. And on the other side of the pier, there's just a simple word in the sand. So this is not the normal everyday seagull that you'd see. It's Saturday. I think this guy with his fishing rod out is trying to catch the fish unawares. And then I look further right down the end and there's a couple of guys in high vis jackets also fishing. So there's a sign here, different sorts of fish that people are likely to catch, or maybe not so much catch because I don't think they're going to catch a hector dolphin. And there's some rules here as well, especially about casting. But we've got these people here that don't care that it's Saturday. They're out here anyway, so who cares about casting? So there's no fishing zone marked out on the jetty yet. At least the rule breakers are following that rule. I guess this is where they keep the lifesaver. Either it's being used or nobody wants to use it ever. I've reached the end of the jetty. We're looking towards Antarctica. That's why it's so freezing here 367 days a year. My app says it's 10 degrees, but my finger says it's 0 degrees. You'll see that there's quite a lot of cars over there. They'll be parked where those tent-like structures are for the hot pools. There's a bit of excitement here because I'm hearing the word baby shark. Oh, what? You couldn't get much smaller than that. And I'm buddy. Oh, caught a shark with your bare hands, eh? Oh, baby shark. It is. It's tiny, all right. Well done. After that excitement of the baby shark, I'm looking back over the Port Hills and I still can't work out from here where the gondola station is. And I have got no idea of where I ended up the other day. But I think it's most likely in that cloud. This building at the end of the pier, I think it's the library. I'll go and have a look in a moment. Then over this direction, I'm sure that that's the hot pool, and I'll go and have a look there as well. So we've got a cafe there. Salt on the pier. Nice and warm in here anyway. Feature of sails. And got this gap in the middle. Jigsaw puzzle. New books. People able to use the computer. I'll just do a quick circuit. The good thing about the library, well, so warm after being out there in the freezing cold. Okay, I'm on my way now. There's a market on it. I bet you it has the usual rubbish that every single market like this has in the world. Cool mural over there. Looks like an eel. Yes, it is an eel. How many things are here that I'd be tempted to buy? Well, I'd be tempted to buy some gloves if I didn't have two pairs at home. Punamu, records, more records, bits and pieces, CDs, t-shirts. Okay, these nice job. He's got nice t-shirts. Wow. And then we've got these dragons. A lot of, they almost just beyond the market. There's this a little ensemble. And these cute little sheds. And at the end of the market, there's a whole lot of food stalls as well. Unfortunately, this woman over here just sold her last cream scone. And I better not tell Alison about this place that sells all of these handbags that you just don't need. Possibly one of the stars of the show is this artist who has paintings, but he also has some pretty cool designs. Leaving the market, see the outside of the library and the cafe. Very cool. This is the entrance to the hot pools, and I'm going to go in and find out about the hours and the costs. But I see that you're fully booked today, so obviously you have to book. I don't know anything about the facility. How much does it cost and hours and things like that?
Yeah, we do session times. We have actually had some cancellations for this current session, which started at 12:30. So you could come in now, but there's just an hour left.
Right, well, I'm not ready anyway.
That's right. So those are our times there. So you can either book online or give us a call. You can book over the phone.
Right.
The pricing is all in the middle. So did you have any discount card like community service or anything?
I have Super Gold.
Oh yeah. So you'd be looking at the.
There's 20 there, off peak
so
15.
Weekends and 5:30 sessions are our peak time. So that would be the
Okay.
$15 is the first three, 10 a.m., 12:30, 3 p.m. Monday.
So I have to book online. Is that right?
Yeah, you can book online, or you can give us a call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank you.
No
problem. How many people do you have before it's actually full?
We have members that can come in as well. So normally our capacity sits around 100.
Okay. And what temperatures are the pools?
The hottest ones are around 40 degrees. They overlook the beach up here.
Right.
And then down here, there's two active and family pools. They're between 36 to 38 degrees. Then we have the active pool, which is around 34. Steam room, sauna, and a cold plunge.
Okay.
About 7 degrees.
All right. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pools and a couple of saunas. Is that right?
One sauna, one steam room, and a cold plunge. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. It's 1:46 and I've walked 2.4 kilometres so far today. My aim is to walk all the way back to Christchurch CBD. I'll only stop if I get bored. I've come to the river at Pages Road, and there's a trail, and it looks pretty straightforward. Just follow the river all the way around. So I'm here, take the road, toilets, I'm inland, Anzac Drive Reserve, keep going around. There's a dog there, parking, Porrick Park, then Avon Park, then Gayhurst Road, then River Road, and we're at this somewhere near Brighton. Oh, there's the Margaret Mayhew Family Playground. Yeah, it looks a bit far. Here it says Central City, 10 kilometres. It's looking extremely murky out there. I thought I might have been going down this area. It's what they call a red zone, where houses were demolished after the earthquake. Heck of a lot of it around this area. But no, I'm going down this track. There's a heck of a lot of planting been going on. I've barely started, and there's a heck of a lot of wetland area already. It looks incredibly eerie, especially with the fog moving in. I'm a little bit surprised to see, in amongst all this emptiness, one solitary house. Not only is it empty, but it's just so wet here. I'm back beside the river now. There's a road not that far away. Looks like some sort of park over there, and houses are appearing now too. I thought this might have been something to do with the earthquake, but no, it's to recognise Sergeant John Hinton, who won a Victoria Cross for outstanding gallantry. Oh my goodness, for a moment I thought these cars were coming up the track. Some swans up here. I can only guess that this is a lifesavers tower. Not really. I'm up to my next bridge, so it'll be interesting to see if there's a sign on the other side to tell me how far it is to get into Christchurch now. So I just came over the bridge. Now I'm on the other side of the road. I was hoping to see a sign to tell me that there was only 9 kilometres to go. I am greeted with more of the red zone. Sometimes I grieve for the house that we sold in Turkey, but I can't imagine what these people went through. One, the earthquake itself, but two, what's going to happen to their house, and three, what's going to happen to them. A seat. I will take this opportunity to stop, and I don't need to catch my breath, but I will have some yogurt. I reached the next bridge. I've got no idea where I am, only know that I have to go under this bridge. So I was just wondering how people could possibly live under bridges. But someone's gone to a lot of trouble to paint a mural under this one. I just love this symbol that shows you where the trails are. I noticed quite a few of these red zones have been claimed as community gardens.
Thank you.
So this is the third lot of people that have gone past me this way. They've got a bit of a homemade bench to sit at. They would have had quite a view. The Canadian geese. Over there, again, it's just more red zone. I did see a sign to show that this was Avonside Drive. I'm a bit surprised that they're actually repairing the road. And this is the next bridge that I'm coming to. As I get closer to this bridge, I can see it's only a footbridge. Some bikes are on there, but not for cars. I must say that I'm finding this walk a little disturbing as I see street after street that's just been devastated because of the earthquake, and it's no more. Look at this, street after street just emptied. Well, this is exciting news. 7 kilometres to Central City. So I've done 4 kilometres. So I'm a third of the way there. All right, we've got a bit of action on the river. A couple of people in, they're not kayaks, they're not canoes, that's for sure. But they're going for it. More empty spaces where families lost their homes. And another bridge. So I'm at Avondale Road, but I really don't know what that means. But judging by the previous sign, I'm probably 6 kilometres from the city centre. So judging by the watercrafts that went past a couple of minutes ago and this sign, this must be an area that's used quite a bit for rowing. This is about the widest I've seen the Avon River, and maybe this is why they've got those signs up about the weeds, because it could be a good area to practice rowing. But once again, it's just so sad. I can't imagine what everyone went through trying to replace their lives after the earthquake. The Canadian geese are all lined up. They're waiting for the starter's orders. Yet another paddler. But the river is even wider here. Right, another kilometre down, 6 to go. So is it halfway? Come on, dogs! Yeah, I don't know what's happened to the dog shearing, sorry, the stick shearing dogs. But I did see one in the water before. I can't, oh, here, wow, they're a long way behind. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so he's going for it. Where's the other one? Where is the other one? Here it comes. Dun, 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 dun. Won't be interested in me anyway. He's not going as fast as the other one. One thing about these empty allotments, for want of a better word, is that I feel like I'm walking through a golf course. They're extremely well maintained. Must cost the council a fortune. I notice a post on the other side of the river, 750. So no doubt that this is a course for rowing. A lovely scene of the Avon with the Port Hills in the background. Now we're at the 500-metre mark. All right, 5-kilometre mark. I thought I'd already done that, but still, 5 kilometres to go. Okay, I've reached the launch pad for these sculls and kayaks, etc. That was the Christ College Rowing Club jetty. No doubt there are more clubs along this stretch of the river. I'm on the right track. Is it left or is it right? And how far is it? They both look the same. I think I go over this way to the left. I did say that I was going to keep walking till I got bored, so I went past the rowing sheds. I'm on this path now. Bit of a playground here. And a sign saying the Darlington Bridge is just ahead, and still had 3.1 to get to Fitzgerald Avenue, but had enough, and I'm asking Alison to come and pick me up now. So I started here, walked around, down, and then I'm here. So I've reached this part of the walk. I find it interesting that houses on that side of the river obviously demolished, and these ones here all survived.